I already have the Lego Rapid KL Bus. I already have the Lego Bomber. Now I have the Lego Proton Saga. Welcome everyone, I'm Batu Bata, and today we are going to unbox a mock by a fellow Malaysian, the 11th Bricks. For those of you that aren't familiar with Malaysia, the Proton Saga is iconic because it was our first ever national car. As a disclaimer, this is not a sponsored post. I wish it was, but I just really like his creations, so I just wanted to share them with you guys. So let's not waste any time, hit that like button and let's unbox this. These are very tiny and delicate stickers. Look at that, so small. I think it says 1985, 22nd October. Voila! Here it is, the Lego Proton Saga mock by the 11th Bricks. The price for this Proton Saga is 180 ringgit, which is slightly more expensive than a normal Speed Champion. But you have to understand, he built this from scratch, designed this on his own, made the instructions, sourced the parts on his own. So for me, I think 180 ringgit is a reasonable price point. But before we get to the car, let's take a look at the box. On the top left corner, we see his logo, the 11th Bricks, and it says here, Custom Vehicles, Proton Saga First Edition, contains 258 Lego pieces and the recommended age is 15 plus. Over here in the middle, we see a 3D rendering of the Proton Saga. It's traveling on a highway in Kuala Lumpur and you can actually see a blurred skyline of Kuala Lumpur at the back. And over here at the bottom, there's a little disclaimer that says, without stickers applied, items shown are computer-generated images and may differ from final item. And on the bottom right corner, it says, specially made for AFOL, adult fan of Lego, and designed by Muhammad Ziman Arifin, who is obviously the genius behind the 11th Bricks. When I first got the box, I was actually surprised because it is pretty heavy, and you can also tell that this is a high-quality box. And I think you can actually kill someone with this. Anyways, under the cover there are more 3D renderings of the Proton Saga with multiple different angles. But personally, I feel like the graphics should have been on the bottom of the box instead, because the box is pretty plain, so I think if it was on the bottom, it would have been nicer, but that's just me. Moving on, the pieces are separated by color and bagged individually, and to get the instructions, all you have to do is scan the QR code and all the instructions are online in a PDF form. But obviously I won't share it with you because that is a trade secret. It's not really a trade secret, it's just you have to pay for it, man. Now let's take a look at the car. I think it's pretty similar to the real Proton Saga. It is quite accurate, I must say, and most of his mocks are based off the Speed Champion scale. So if you're wondering how big this thing is, it's basically the same size as a Speed Champion. The real Proton Saga has a squarish shape, if you can see here. That was one of the reasons why he chose to do a Proton Saga mock in the first place. He found that it was easier to design, build, and source for the parts because of its squarish shape. Now taking a look at the back part of the car, it's pretty sturdy. You can see the bumper here. You can take it out if you want. And then this is the Proton Saga plate number sticker. And then you see the lights, which is made out of orange, white and red 1x1 studs. For the rear window, he used a 3x6x2 windscreen. And for the front window, he used a 2x6x2 windscreen. And for the roof, he used a 6x6 tile. And if you take it out, you can put up to 3 minifigures. On the sides, it's pretty standard. You see a couple of side mirrors, and in between the doors, you see a black stud, which I'm assuming is the door handle. Moving down to the tires. Initially, he wanted to use a different type of rim, but he opted for a flat silver rim instead, which I think is a great choice because it's pretty similar to the original Saga rims. Now let's take a look at the front. As you can see, he used 3 2x4 tiles, which is attached to a 2x2 hinge. That means the hood of the car has a little mobility. It can go up and down. However, there is a slight weakness. The front part is a little fragile. Now that's because 11th Bricks could not get the shape of the Proton Saga without sacrificing the integrity of the front part. So he decided that the design and the look was the priority. And I'm okay with that because it's not super fragile. You can still play and have fun with it, just don't be too rough. Overall, the Proton Saga has a clean and sleek look to it. The flat tiles on the exterior gives it a shiny and smooth look, and there's not a lot of exposed studs, which is excellent. So yes, this is the Lego Proton Saga, and as I've mentioned earlier, I'm a real big fan of 11th Bricks, and the reason why I'm making this video is to celebrate not only him, but the small Lego community we have here in Malaysia. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts about the Lego Proton Saga down in the comments below. And if you're looking for a cheap Lego vehicle that is fun to play with, click the video over here.